Without your involvement, you can't succeed. With your involvement, you can't fail. With this positive thought, myself, Nandita D'Souza, presenting you this lesson, Understanding MS Word. Today, we are going to take a look about MS Word. We will study part by part this powerful tool and how to use it. Let's start with the basics. MS Word is the most powerful typing program. It is also called as word processor. It is a part of MS Office. It has many features which makes your typing more attractive and easy to understand. What can we do with MS Word? We can make changes in the text, change the look of the text, add pictures in the document, check spelling mistakes and grammar, copy and move the text, save the text for future use, preview the text before printing it, and print a part or whole of the document. Now, let's see how to start MS Word. To start MS Word, first you will have to click on the Start button. Then you will have to click on All Programs. Under All Programs, you will get Microsoft Office folder. From this folder, you will have to click on Microsoft Office Word. Let's take a look on the components of MS Word. We have Office button, Quick Access Toolbar, tabs, title bar, horizontal ruler, vertical ruler, status bar, ribbon, groups, working area, vertical scroll bar and horizontal scroll bar. This is called as application window. Now let's take a brief look on each of the components of MS Word. First component of MS Word is Office button. The Office button is found in the top left corner of MS Word over here. This is called as the Office button. When you click the button, it offers a list of commands to perform different tasks, which are New, Open, Save, Save As, Print, Prepare, Send, Publish and Close. So, when we click on the Office button, a list of commands are displayed. Which are those? New, Open, Save, Save As, Print, Prepare, Send, Publish and Close. What about the next component? Next component is called as the title bar. On the title bar, Microsoft Word displays the name of the document you are currently using. This is called as the title bar. And here you can see the name of the document which you are using. Presently I am using document 1. This is the name of my present document. Suppose if I name my file as class 10, then here the name displayed will be class 10. Moving on to the next component, that is Quick Access Toolbar. Quick Access Toolbar lies next to the Microsoft Office button. It gives you quick access to commonly used commands such as save, undo, redo, etc. When you click the drop-down arrow next to Toolbar, it offers more commands. Here, this is the Microsoft Office button and this is the Quick Access Toolbar which lies next to the Microsoft Office button. It gives you quick access to commonly used commands such as save, undo, redo. You can see here save button, right? Yes. So when you click on this particular drop down arrow, you will get some more commands. The next component is control buttons. The control buttons on the top right corner of the title bar helps to minimize, maximize, restore and close the window. So these are the control buttons which has a minimize button, a maximize and restore button and a close window. The next component is ribbon. Ribbon is located below the quick access toolbar and the title bar. It comprises 7 tabs: Home, Insert, Page Layout, References, Mailing, Review and View. Ribbon is located below the quick access toolbar and the title bar. It comprises 7 tabs. One is Home tab, Insert tab, Page Layout, References, Mailing, Review, View. The next component is Groups. Each tab within the ribbon has a group that is defined by vertical gray lines on each side and is labeled at the bottom center. These are the groups which are located at the bottom center and are separated by vertical gray lines on each side. The next component is working area. The white area in the center of the Word document is the working area. It is the typing area in the Word. This is called as the working area. This white area in the center of the Word document is the working area. This is the typing area in the Word. The next component is vertical ruler and horizontal ruler. Ruler is a scale and is situated on the left and top of the working area. It is situated on the left and the top of the working area. Next component is vertical scroll bar and horizontal scroll bar. The scroll bar allows you to view the unseen part of the Windows frame. The vertical scroll bar moves the document up and down, and the horizontal scroll bar moves it left to right. Here, this is the vertical scroll bar and this is the horizontal scroll bar. Vertical scroll bar moves the document up and down, whereas this horizontal scroll bar moves the document left to right. And the last component is the status bar. The status bar is located at the bottom left corner of the working area. This is the working area and this is the bottom left corner. This is the status bar. It shows the current page, total number of words, etc. Whereas these buttons are called as view buttons, which shows the print layout, read mode, web layout, and the last option over here is called as the zoom slider, which is used to increase the size and view the working document. So my dear students, let's take a quick recap on what we studied. First thing we studied is what can we do with MS Word? We can change the text, change the look of the text, add pictures, check spelling mistakes and grammar, copy and move the text, save the text for the future use, preview the text before printing it, and print a part or whole of the document. Then we saw how to start MS Word. First you will have to click on the Start button, then click on All Programs followed by Microsoft Office, and from there you will have to click on Microsoft Office Word. Then we saw all the components of MS Word. First, we saw Office button. Then, we saw title bar, quick access toolbar. We learned about control buttons, ribbon, groups, working area, vertical ruler and horizontal ruler, vertical scroll bar and horizontal scroll bar, and status bar. My dear students, I hope you have clearly understood the lesson Understanding MS Word. In our next video, we'll be studying about the Home tab. Thank you for watching. Stay home, stay safe. Let me wind up this lesson by teaching you one good habit.
Rise early in the morning.
The struggles you are in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. With this inspirational quote, myself Nandita D'Souza presenting you the second part of the lesson Understanding MS Word, that is tabs on ribbon. In our previous video, we have already seen the different components of MS Word. Like you have Office button, Quick Access Toolbar, tabs, title bar, groups, ribbon, horizontal and vertical ruler, working area, application window, vertical and horizontal scroll bar. Today, we will be studying the component ribbon in detail. The ribbon is a user interface element which was introduced by Microsoft in Microsoft Office 2007. It is located below the Quick Access toolbar and the title bar. It comprises 7 tabs: Home, Insert, Page Layout, References, Mailing, Review, and View. Each tab has specific groups of related commands. It gives you quick access to the commonly used commands that you need to complete a task. Let's see how to minimize and maximize the ribbon. We all know this part is called as the ribbon. When you right click on the empty space, you can see this drop down menu. Under this, click on the minimize the ribbon. Once when you click on the minimize ribbon, your ribbon gets minimized and is seen like this. Here you can see the tabs are visible, but the details or the icons under this are invisible. That is because you just minimize the ribbon. Now, to get back your tab details, again right click on the empty area. When you right click on the empty space, this drop down menu appears. Here, you will have to again click on the minimize the ribbon. When you click on here, this tick mark disappears and you will get the details of the tabs back. Sometimes when we open MS Word, we are not able to see these details. That means your ribbon is minimized. So you don't need to worry. You just click on this option and you will get back the details of the tab. Now we will see the different tabs in a ribbon. The first tab under the ribbon is Home tab. The Home tab is the default tab in Microsoft Word. It has 5 groups of related commands. The first one is clipboard, second one is font, third one is paragraph, fourth one is styles, and fifth one is editing. It helps you change document settings like font size, adding bullets, adjusting styles, and many other common features. It also helps you to return to the home section of the document. The next tab is The Insert tab. Insert tab is the second tab in the ribbon. As the name suggests, it is used to insert or add extra features in your document. It is commonly used to add tables, pictures, clip art, shapes, page numbers, etc. The Insert tab has 7 groups of related commands. The first one is Pages, second one is Tables, third one is Illustration, fourth one is Links, fifth one is Header and Footer, sixth one is Text, and seventh one is Symbols. Then comes the Page Layout tab. It is the third tab in the ribbon. This tab allows you to control the look and feel of your document. That is, you can change the page size, margins, line spacing, indentation, documentation, orientation, etc. The Page Layout tab has 5 groups of related commands. The first one is Themes, second one is Page Setup, third one is Page Background, fourth one is Paragraph, and fifth one is Arrange. The next tab is References. It is the fourth tab in the ribbon. It allows you to enter document sources, citations, bibliography commands, etc. It also offers commands to create a table of contents, an index, and table of authorities. The References tab has 6 groups of related commands. The first one is Table of Contents, second one is Footnotes, third one is Citations and Bibliography, fourth one is Captions, fifth one is Index, and sixth one is Table of Authorities. The next tab is Mailings. It is the fifth tab in the ribbon. It is the least often used tab of all the tabs available in the ribbon. It allows you merge emails, writing and inserting different fields, preview results, and convert a file into a PDF format. The Mailings tab has 5 groups of related commands. The first one is Create, second one is Start Mail Merge, third one is Write and Insert Fields, fourth one is Preview Results, and fifth one is Finish. Next comes Review tab. It is the sixth tab in the ribbon. This tab offers you some important commands to modify your document. It helps you proofread your content, to add or remove comments, track changes, etc. The Review tab has 6 groups of related commands. The first one is Proofing, second one is Comments, third one is Tracking, fourth one is Changes, fifth one is Compare, and sixth one is Protect. And the last tab is View tab. The View tab is located next to the Review tab. This tab allows you to switch between single page and two-page views. It also enables you to control various layout tools like boundaries, guides, rulers. Its primary purpose is to offer you different ways to view your document. The View tab has 5 groups of related commands. The first one is Document Views, second one is Show or Hide, third one is Zoom, fourth one is Window, and fifth one is Macros. Now, let's see How to type a text. Once you open a new document, you can see a blinking cursor or insertion point in the text area below the ribbon. Now, as you start typing, the words will appear on the screen in the text area. To change the location of insertion point, press spacebar, enter or tab keys. Let's see how to create a new document. A file created in Word is called a document. What does this document contain? This document consists of the information that we have typed. To create a new document, first you will have to click on the Microsoft Office button. When you click the button, it offers a list of commands to perform different tasks. Under these commands, you will have to click on the NIV. When you click on the NIV, a dialog box appears. Under this dialog box, you will have to click on the blank document and then click on Create. When you click on Create, MS Word document is created. How about saving a document? When you create a document, it is important to save the document so that it can be viewed or reused later. The basic steps to save a document are: click on the Microsoft Office button, a list of different commands appear, then click on the Save As command. It displays Save As dialog box. Once this dialog box appears, click on the desired location, preferably the desktop. Type the name of the file you want to save as and click on Save. I have given the name Computer Lessons, hence my document will be saved on desktop under the name Computer Lessons. Once you have completed your work in MS Word and saved the document, you need to close the Word. To close the Word, again click on the Microsoft Office button. The list of commands appears. Under this, click on the Close command. Your document which was open will be closed. My dear students, let's take a quick recap on what we studied. First, we just glanced on the different components of MS Word. Under these components, we studied about the different tabs present on the ribbon. Then we studied how to minimize and maximize the ribbon. Then we studied about each tab present on the ribbon. The first tab is the Home tab. Under this tab, you have 5 groups. Those are Clipboard, Font, Paragraph, Styles and Editing. Then comes the second tab, that is Insert tab. Insert tab contains 7 groups, that is Pages, Tables, Illustrations, Links, Header and Footer, Text and Symbols. The third tab is the Page Layout tab. Page Layout tab contains 5 groups, that is Themes, Page Setup, Page Background, Paragraph and Arrange. The fourth tab is the References. References contains 6 groups, that is Tables of Contents, Footnotes, Citations and Bibliography, Captions, Index and Table of Authorities. The fifth tab is the Mailings. Mailings contains 5 groups. First one is Create, then comes Start Mail Merge, then comes Write and Insert Fields, followed by Preview Results and Finish. The sixth tab is the Review. Review contains 6 groups, that is Proofing, Comments, Tracking, Changes, Compare and Protect. And the last tab is the View tab. View tab contains 5 groups, that is, document views, show or hide, zoom, window, and macros. Later we studied how to type a text, how to create a new document, how to save a document, and how to close a document. My dear students, I hope you have clearly understood this lesson, tabs on ribbon. Subscribe to my channel Enkindle Kids Learning. In my next video, we will be studying some more details on MS Word. Thank you for watching. Stay home, stay safe. Let me wind up this video by teaching you one good habit.
Greet your elders.
Winning doesn't always mean being first. Winning means you're doing better than you have done before. With this positive quote, myself Nandita D'Souza, presenting you the lesson Editing a Word Document. In this lesson, we'll be studying how the word processor software allows the user to edit a document. In the past, typewriters were used to type documents. The text was typed directly on paper, which made it difficult to edit or correct mistakes. Word processor software allows the user to edit a document. Editing means making changes in a document. Cut, copy, paste, undo, redo, and select all are the important editing options available in Word. First, we'll study how to open a saved document. Word allows you to open an older document if it has been saved. It can be opened and edited as and when required. The steps to be followed are: first, you will have to click on the file. Under the file option, you will have to click on open. Then click on browse and select the document and click on open. The document can now be edited. Here, when you click on the file option, you will get these options. Under this, you will have to click on the open option. Then under my computer, you can see a browse option. Click on this. A new window will be displayed. Under this, select the location where you have saved your file. Normally we save it on the desktop. So click on desktop and select your desired Word document. Then click on open. Once your file is been opened, you can do the necessary changes needed. To make changes in the document, you have to select the text. Hence, we shall first learn how to select the text. There are two ways wherein you can select a particular word. First is double-click the word to select it, or click on the left mouse button and drag through the word to select it. Here, if you want to select Adele, you will have to double click on this particular word. Or if you want to select the word name, you will have to double click on the particular word name. What happens? That particular word here gets selected. Or the other option is, here you will have to click on the left mouse button and drag through the word to select it. So these are the two options wherein you can select a particular word. How to select a line? To select a line, you will have to press and hold Control key and click the left mouse button anywhere on the line to select it. Suppose I want this line to be selected. What I will have to do is, I will have to press and hold the Control key on the keyboard and click the left mouse button anywhere on the line to select. Suppose if I have to select a large area of the text, what are the steps involved to select it? First, click and hold the left mouse button at the starting point of the text. Now, drag it horizontally to select a line or vertically to select a large area of text. Suppose this is the text. I want to select from in till mistakes. What I will have to do, first I have to place the mouse pointer at the starting of the text, then click and hold the left mouse button, drag it horizontally to select a line or vertically to select a large area of text. What if I have to select all the text? For this, click anywhere in the document. On the Home tab, click on the Select button in the Editing group and choose the Select All option. Or there is one more method. Press Ctrl and A on the keyboard. One option is you have to click on the Home tab. Under Home tab, you will get the Select button in the Editing group. This is the Editing group. Here you have the Select button. When you click on that, you have the options wherein you will have to choose the option Select All. Otherwise, the other simple method is just press Ctrl and A on the keyboard. The entire text on that page will be selected. Suppose I don't want the selection. I want to deselect the text. What I have to do? Click anywhere on the selected text to deselect it. Just click anywhere. It will just get deselected. Now I've written the text, but I forgot to add one sentence in between the text. So I will have to insert text, right? To insert any word or sentence within the text, you have already typed. Position the cursor where you want to insert the new text and click. Now start typing. The use of insert key on the keyboard also helps to insert text. This is the text I have already typed. I forgot to add a sentence here. How to insert the text now? First, I have to position the cursor here and then start typing the desired text. Suppose I have done one mistake in between the typed text. I have to delete that particular text. I don't want that text. Delete command helps to correct the typing mistakes. What are the steps involved? First, you will have to move the cursor before the first letter to be deleted. Press the backspace key as often as you need to until all the wrong text is deleted. You can also select the portion to be deleted and then press the delete key. The delete key too can be used for deleting text. I had some word here. I didn't wanted that particular word. So what I did, I placed the cursor in front of it and then pressed on the backspace key until all the wrong text was deleted. Now the other option is, suppose you don't want this allows, what you will have to do, select this particular allows word and press on the delete key on the keyboard. The next option which we are going to study is the move text or cut text. Cut is used to move the text from one position in a document to another using the cut paste command. For this, you will have to first select the text on the Home tab, click on cut. Position the cursor to where you want to move the text and then click on paste. The next option is copy text. Copy is used to create a duplicate of the selected text. You can copy the text from one position in a document to another using the copy paste command. The steps involved are: select the text. On the Home tab, click on Copy. Position the cursor to where you want to copy the text. Then click on Paste. How the undo command is used. Undo helps to reverse any changes accidentally made in the document. How to use it? To undo the last action performed, click on the undo button on the quick access toolbar. Click on the drop down arrow next to the undo button to choose a list of actions. Suppose you have typed something wrong. You want to go one step back. What you will have to do? You will have to click on undo option. It will take you one step back. What about redo command? Redo command is used to reverse the action that you have performed using the undo option. It is activated once you undo any action. First, this redo command is not activated. Only if you have used the undo command, the redo command gets activated and it reverses the action that you have performed using the undo option. What about paragraph intending? Paragraph intending is adding structure to the text. In a new paragraph, you may only want to move the first line. You can either use the horizontal ruler above the working area or press the tab key on the keyboard to indent the paragraph. If you want to move your particular paragraph this side, you can click on this and just drag it, or you can even use the tab key. In a Word document, you can insert the date and time. We all know in the Word document we can insert date and time. It adds the current date and time. For this, first you will have to position the cursor in the desired place. On the Insert tab, click on Date and Time in the text group. The date and time dialog box will appear. Select a date and time format from the different options and click OK. First, position the cursor in the desired place. Suppose I want the date and time to be displayed here. So I will position my cursor here. Then on the Insert tab, this is the Insert tab. On the Insert tab, click on Date and Time option in the text group. This is the text group. In this, click on the Date and Time option. Then you will get the Date and Time dialog box. This is the Date and Time dialog box. In this, select a date and time format. There are different formats here. Select whichever format you want and click on OK. This is how you insert date and time. So what did we study under editing a document? First, we saw in the past typewriters were used to type documents. The text was typed directly on paper, which made it difficult to edit or correct mistakes. Word processor software allows the user to edit a document. Editing means making changes in a document. Cut, copy, paste, undo, redo and select all are the important editing options available in Word. Then we saw how to open a saved document. Click on File, then click on Open, then click on the Browse and select the desired document which you want to open. Then we studied how to select a word. Either we can double click on the word or click on the left mouse button and drag through the word to select it. Then we saw how to select a line. We also saw how to select a large area of text. Then we came to know how to select all the text. We also saw how to deselect the text. Then we came to know how to insert any word or sentence within the text you have already typed. Then we learned about the delete command, which helps to correct the typing mistakes. Then we learned how to move the text from one position in a document to another. We even saw how to create a duplicate of the selected text. Then we came across undo command, followed by redo command, paragraph indenting, and finally how to insert date and time. I hope, my dear students, you are clear with this particular lesson, editing of a document. Do subscribe to my channel and Kindle Kids Learning. See you in my next video. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe. Let me wind up this video by teaching you one good habit.
Brush your teeth.
Winners are not people who never fail, but people who never quit. With this inspirational quote, myself Nandita D'Souza presenting you the lesson text formatting. In our previous video, we have learned how to edit a document. In this chapter, we shall learn about text formatting. What do you mean by text formatting? Text formatting means making your documents effective and attractive. Now, let's learn the different ways in which text formatting is done using various options. First, let us look into the different types of font styles. Font is a style of writing the letters of the alphabet. There are many font types to choose from in Word. To select the font styles, you will have to first select the text. On the Home tab, click on the font drop-down arrow. Scroll the mouse on different fonts and observe the preview in the selected text. There is one more way how you can change the different font styles. That is, first click on the arrow in the right corner in the font group. The font dialog box appears and select the font style of your choice. Click on any effects you wish to apply to the text. You can view the results in the preview box. If you like the effect applied, click on OK. Now let's look into the different font styles and how to apply it in detail. First, select the text. On the Home tab, click on the font drop-down arrow. Scroll the mouse on different fonts and observe the preview in the selected text. Or one more method, click on the arrow in the right corner in the font group. The font dialog box appears and select the font style of your choice. Click on any effects you wish to apply to the text. You can view the results in the preview box. If you like the effect applied, click on OK. Now, let's learn how to change the font size. Font size is the size of the text and is measured in points. To change the font size, first we have to select the text. On the Home tab, click on the font size drop-down arrow, scroll and select a desired number and observe the preview in the selected text. Or there is one more method. On the Home tab, click on Increase Font Size or Decrease Font Size in the font group. Then select the font size you wish to use. Let us see how to apply different font size onto the text. First, select the text. On the Home tab, click on the font size drop-down arrow, scroll and select a desired number and observe the preview in the selected text. Or the one more method is, on the Home tab, click on Increase Font Size or Decrease Font Size in the font group. Select the font size you wish to use. Moving forward, let's see different types of font effects. The Home tab has options to make the text bold, italic, underline or strike through. What is bold? Bold makes the text darker than the ordinary text. What do you mean by italic? Italic makes the text slanting. What about underline? Underline adds a line below the text. And what about strike through? Strike through adds a line over the text. Now we'll see how these different types of font effects are used and applied on the text. To make the text bold, select the text and then click on bold in the font group, or you can even press Ctrl plus B on the keyboard. To make text italic, first you will have to select the text and then click on italic in the font group, or even you can press Ctrl plus I on the keyboard. To underline the text, first select the text, then click on underline in the font group, or you can even press Ctrl plus U on the keyboard. And to apply strike through, first select the text, then click on strike through in the font group. After applying different font styles and effects, you can also change the color of the text. There are plenty of colors to choose from the color palette. Let us see how to apply font color onto the text. First, you will have to select the text. On the Home tab, click on Font Color in the font group. Choose a color of your choice. Observe the color change in the selected text. To view and add more color shades, click on More in the Font Color drop-down menu. The Colors dialog box will open. Choose a color of your choice. You can also apply gradient to the text. Click on Gradient in the Font Color drop-down menu. Choose and click from the gradients to apply it to the text. Now, let us see how to highlight text. To highlight the text in your document and even choose the color you want to highlight the text, first you will have to select the text. On the Home tab, click on Text Highlight Color in the font group. Click on the drop-down arrow to select a color of your choice. Let's see how to highlight the text using an example. Select the text. On the Home tab, click on Text Highlight Color in the font group. Click on the drop-down arrow to select a color of your choice. Now let's learn about word art. Word art feature helps to add special effects to the text to make it look attractive. It has a variety of inbuilt special effects. Let us know about word art in detail through an example. To apply word art feature, first select the text. On the Insert tab, click on Insert Word Art in the text group. The drop-down menu appears with the different text effects and choose the desired text style. A text box appears in the working area. Select the desired word art effect of your choice. What is a change case? At times, after typing the text, you may feel that you should have typed in capital letters or uppercase, or should be in small or lowercase. Word allows to change the case of the text without typing the entire text again. The list of cases available are sentence case, lowercase, uppercase, capitalize each word, and toggle case. Let's see in detail how to use these different cases. First, select the text. On the Home tab, click on Text Change Case in the font group. The drop-down menu appears with the different case options. From the drop-down menu, select the desired case you want to apply onto the text. Now we'll learn how to apply bullets and numbering, as well as how to remove the bullets and numbering. The bullets and numbering feature of Word helps you to make your document more readable and easier to understand. If you begin a paragraph with a bullet, another bullet automatically appears on the next line when you press the Enter key at the end of the paragraph. Let us learn in depth how to create a bullet and number list and how to remove the bullets and numbering. To create a bulleted list, position the cursor at the location where you wish to apply bullets. On the Home tab, click on Bullets in the paragraph group. A drop-down menu appears. Select and click on the type of bullets you wish to apply. To create a number list, position the cursor at the location where you wish to apply numbers. On the Home tab, click on Numbering in the paragraph group. A drop-down menu appears. Select and click on the type of numbering you wish to apply. Once you choose a numbering style, every time the Enter key is pressed, the next bullet or number will appear automatically. To remove the bullets and numbering, select the bulleted or numbered list in the document. On the Home tab, click on the bullets or numbering in the paragraph group. Click on None to remove it. The bullets or numbering will be removed. Let's do a quick recap on what we studied. We studied about text formatting. Text formatting means making your documents effective and attractive. Under this, we studied different types of font styles. Font is a style of writing the letters of the alphabet. Then we studied about font size. What is font size? Font size is the size of the text and is measured in points. Then we looked into different types of font effects, that is bold, italic, underline and strike through. Then we came across font color. After applying different font styles and effects, you can also change the color of the text. There are plenty of colors to choose from the color palette. Then we studied about highlight text. To highlight the text in your document and even choose the color you want to highlight the text, what we will have to do, select the text, go to Home tab, click on the highlight color and select the desired color of your choice. Then we studied about word art feature. Word art feature helps to add special effects to the text to make it look attractive. Then we came across different change cases. What happens sometimes after typing the text, you may feel that you should have typed in capital letters or lowercase. Word allows to change the case of the text without typing the entire text again. The list of cases available are sentence case, lowercase, uppercase, capitalize each word and toggle case. Then finally we learned about bullets and numbering. The bullets and numbering feature of the Word helps you to make your document more readable and easier to understand. Then we also learned how to remove the bullets and numbering. For the upcoming videos, subscribe to my channel and Kindle Kids Learning. I hope dear students you have clearly understood this lesson text formatting. Stay home, stay safe. Let me wind up this video by teaching you one good manners.
Have a walk every day.
Happiness does not depend on what happens outside of you, but on what happens inside of you. With this inspirational quote, myself Nandita D'Souza presenting you the lesson Graphics in Word. We have learned to format a document by changing the font color, font style and font size. There are several other graphics available in Word that can significantly enhance the appearance of a document. Let us study them in detail one by one. The first graphic option which we will be studying is Shapes. In Word, Shapes option provide tools for drawing basic shapes like line, square, rectangle and circle, which are available in the Insert tab. These drawing tools help to create your own graphics or picture or to enhance and modify an existing graphic. Now let us learn to draw few shapes. The first one is drawing a line. To draw a line, first click on the Insert tab, then click on Shapes in the Illustration group. Select Line Shape and draw it in the working area. Release the mouse button when the line is of the desired size. The second shape which we will be studying is how to draw a rectangle. For this, first you will have to click on the Insert tab, click on Shapes in the Illustrations group, then select the rectangle shape and drag the mouse button diagonally to draw the rectangle. We can also resize or rotate the shape as per your choice. And the third shape which we will be studying is how to draw a oval or a circle. To draw a oval, first click on the Insert tab, click on Shapes in the Illustrations group. Select the oval shape and drag the mouse button diagonally to draw the circle. You can also resize or rotate the shape as per your choice. Now, let's see how to add gradient to the shape. First, draw a shape. Let me draw a star shape. Then, select the shape. On the Format tab, click on the Shape Fill drop-down menu in the Shape Styles group and select on Gradient. A list with the different types of textures is displayed. Click on the desired texture to apply to the shape. Now, let's see how to add texture to the shape. First, let me draw a shape of smiley. Then select the shape on the Format tab, click on the Shape Fill drop-down menu in the Shape Styles group and select on Texture. A list with different types of textures is displayed. Click on the desired texture to apply to the shape. We all love pictures. They cherish our memories. Let's see how the pictures graphic works. To make the document or a paragraph more attractive and understandable, pictures can be added to the document. Let me show you how to add pictures to the document. First, click on the Insert tab, then click on Pictures in the Illustrations group. The Insert a Picture dialog box opens. You can browse through navigation pane to find the picture you wish to insert. Click on Insert to add the picture in the document. On the Format tab, click on Picture Styles to apply different effects. You can also crop the picture and resize it. Let's move on to Smart Art Graphics. Smart Art is a very useful graphic tool that helps to create graphical illustrations to present the information in an easy and understandable manner. It creates an effective image to add in the document. Let's study the Smart Art graphic in detail. First, on the Insert tab, click on Smart Art in the Illustrations group. The Choose a Smart Art graphic dialog box opens. Choose a desired Smart Art from the list and click on OK. A block diagram is added in the working area. To insert text in the blocks, double-click on the text box or double-click on the diagram. On the ribbon, click on Text pane in the Create Graphic group. To add an additional shape, double-click on the diagram. On the ribbon, click on Add Shape in the Create Graphic group. Moving on further, let's look into the chart graphics. Chart allows you to explain and simplify data more easily. It is very useful as it explains data more efficiently than words. There are different types of charts to present data. Let's look into the chart graphic in detail. Click on the Insert tab. Click on Chart in the Illustrations group. The Insert Chart dialog box opens. Choose a desired chart from the list and click on OK. A chart along with an Excel sheet is added in the working area. Type the data in the sheet and it would reflect in the chart. To design the chart, on the Design tab, click on Chart Styles. Similarly, you can change colors of the chart. And the last graphic which we are going to study is screenshot. Screenshot is a capture, a picture of what is displayed on the monitor. In Word, you can insert screenshots in the document. Let's see in detail. First, on the Insert tab, click on Screenshot in the Illustrations group. A drop-down menu will display all the active windows. Choose the desired window or click on Screen Clipping to capture the screenshot. The screen will turn gray. Now, draw a rectangle covering the portion of screen to capture. The screenshot is added in the document. On the Format tab, you can crop, apply picture styles, resize or apply picture effects to the screenshot. Let's take a quick glance on what we studied. In this video, we studied about the different graphics in Word. The first graphic which we saw was shapes. Under shapes, we saw how to draw a line, how to draw a rectangle, how to draw a circle or an oval. Then we studied how to add gradient to the shape. Then we also studied about how to add texture to the shape. Then we saw the next graphic, that is about pictures. Pictures makes the document or a paragraph more attractive and understandable. Pictures can be added to the document. Then we saw about smart art graphics. Smart art is a very useful graphic tool that helps to create graphical illustrations to present the information in an easy and understandable manner. Then we saw how to add chart graphic. Charts allows you to explain and simplify data more easily. And at last, we saw about the screenshot graphic. Screenshot is a capture, a picture of what is displayed on the monitor. Subscribe to my channel and Kindle Kids Learning for the upcoming videos. I hope, my dear students, you have clearly understood this lesson. Graphics in Word. Stay home, stay safe. Let me wind up this video by teaching you one good habit.
Pray to God.
Hello my dear students, welcome back to my channel and Kindle Kids Learning. Big things often have small beginnings. With this inspirational quote, myself Nandita D'Souza presenting you the lesson Designing the Document. Let's get started. In Word, you can design your document and make it more presentable. You can add borders and shading, themes, change the page color, alignment, add watermark, etc. What are these borders and shading? Microsoft Word has features that enable you to add borders and shading to the text or pages. Borders are generally used to highlight some important information and shadings are used to give an artistic look to the document. Now let's see how to add borders to the document. First, on the Design tab, click on Page Borders on the Page Background group. The Borders and Shading dialog box opens. On the Page Border tab, choose from different border style, color, width and art. You can view your document in Preview box. The setting allows you to choose the type of border from None, Box, Shading, 3D and Custom. Click OK and the border is added to the document. Now Let's see how to add shadow to the document. First, click on the Design tab. Click on Page Borders under the Page Background group. The Borders and Shading dialog box opens. Click on the Shading tab and select the color in which you want the document to be shaded. You can view your document in Preview box. Click on OK to apply shadow to the document. Now, let's study about themes. Document themes match the font color, graphics, etc. across the Word document. Word has a variety of inbuilt themes where you can choose and apply on the document. Let's see how to apply themes. First, on the Design tab, click on Themes in the Document Formatting group. The Themes drop-down menu is displayed. Choose a theme of your choice and it is applied to the entire document. What is page color? The default page color of the Word document is white. However, you can change the color as per your choice. How to apply page color? First, you have to click on the Design tab, then click on Page Color in the Page Background group. The Color Palette drop-down menu is displayed. Choose and click on a color of your choice to change the page color. What is a watermark? Watermark is added to the background of the document. It reminds the viewer that either the document is confidential or sample among others. Word allows you to insert watermark to your documents. How to insert the watermark to your documents? First, click on the Design tab. Click on Watermark in the Page Background group. The watermark drop-down menu is displayed. Choose and click on a watermark of your choice from the inbuilt watermarks. To add a custom watermark, click on Custom Watermark in the drop-down menu. The Printed Watermark dialog box opens. Choose between Picture Watermark or Text Watermark. You can also change the font color, font, layout, etc. Moving further, let's see how to align text. There are 4 types of alignments in Word. Those are right alignment, center alignment, left alignment, and justify. Aligned left is the default alignment in Word. In case of a letter, the address is right aligned. The center alignment is used for the subject line. The justify alignment is used to adjust the spacing to form an even margin. To apply these alignments, first you will have to select the text, click the left align button or center align button or align right button or justify button in the paragraph group. So my dear students, let's take a quick recap on what we studied today. First, we studied about borders and shading. Microsoft Word has features that enable you to add borders and shadings to the text or pages. Then we studied how to add borders and how to add shadow to the document. Later we studied about themes. Document themes match the font color, graphics, etc. across the Word document. There are variety of inbuilt themes also. Then we studied how to apply page color. The default page color of the Word document is white. However, you can change the color as per your choice. Then we came across watermark. What is watermark? Watermark is added to the background of the document. It reminds the viewer that either the document is confidential or sample among others. And finally, we studied about the text alignment. There are 4 types of alignments, that is left, center, right and justify. To apply the alignment, first we have to select the text and then click on the desired alignments. So my dear students, I hope you are staying safe and healthy through these unusual times. See you in my next video. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Let me wind up this video by teaching you one good manners.
Have a good diet.
Hello my dear students, welcome back to my channel Enkindle Kids Learning. The key to success is to focus on goals, not obstacles. With this positive quote, myself Nandita D'Souza presenting you the lesson on drawing a table. Let's get started. Table is a very effective tool of presenting the data in rows and columns. A row is a horizontal series of cells and a column is a vertical series of cells. A single rectangular unit formed by intersection of row and column is called a cell. Tables can be customized and are useful for various tasks involving presenting text and numerical information. Now, let's see how to add a table. First, position the cursor where the table is to be added. Then, on the Insert tab, click on Table in the Tables group. Click on Insert Table from the drop-down menu. The Insert Table dialog box appears. Type the number of columns and rows to add and click on OK. A blank table is added in the working area. Now, let's see how to insert data into the table. Once the table is added in the working area, you can type the information within the table. Observe that all the columns are of the same width. You can click and drag the row height or column width grid lines to change them as required. Press the Tab key to move between cells while typing the data. How to draw a table? You can also draw tables with the pencil shape tool as per the requirement. Single rows or columns can be split into multiple rows and columns depending on the need and desire of the user. Let me show you how to draw a table. First, on the Insert tab, click on Table in the Tables group. Click on Draw Table from the drop-down menu. Then, the cursor converts into a pencil. Start drawing the table by dragging the mouse in the document. Now, let's see how to convert text into a table. In Word, you can also convert text into a table. Text must be separated into columns by using a comma or a tab or a paragraph marker. Let's see how to convert text into a table. First, select the text on the Insert tab. Click on Table in the Tables group. Click on Convert Text to Table in the Insert Table drop-down menu. The Convert Text to Table dialog box appears. Confirm the information displayed in the dialog box. Click on OK to add the table and the text is converted to a table. Let's see how the calculations in a table are done. In a table, you can perform basic calculations using some basic functions like sum, average, count. You will get the result instead of manually calculating. Type the values in the selected cell to calculate. Let's see how the calculations in a table are performed. First, click in the cell where you want the result to be calculated. Click on the Layout tab. Click on Formula in the Data group. The Formula dialog box appears. The sum above function is displayed by default. Parameters in the bracket will change as per the position of the cursor and number appearing on the side of the cursor. Let's learn in detail how to edit the table. After adding a table, you can add more rows or columns, delete rows or columns, merge or split cells, split tables, and more. Let's see how to insert a row or column. First, open the existing table. Right-click on the desired cell where you want to insert another row or column. Select Insert. Click on Insert Rows above or below, or Insert Column to the left or right as required. The row or column will be added to the table. Now, let's see how to delete cells, rows, columns, or an entire table. First, right-click on the cell or row or column you wish to delete. Click on Delete Cells. The Delete Cells dialog box appears. From this, select an appropriate option. How to merge cells? You can combine two or more cells into one by using the Merge Cells command. Let me show you how to merge cells. First, select the cells you want to merge from the existing table. On the Layout tab, click on Merge Cells in the Merge group. Or position the cursor on the selected cell and right-click. A dialog box appears and select Merge Cells. Now, let's see about Split Cells. You can split the current cell into multiple cells. For this, first select the cells you want to merge from the existing table. On the Layout tab, click on Split Cells in the Merge group. The Split Cells dialog box opens. Set the number of columns and rows you wish to split. Click on OK. Now let's study how to split a table. You can split a current cell into multiple tables. First, select the cell row from where you wish to split the table. On the Layout tab, click on Split Table in the Merge group. The table is split into two tables. At last, let's study how to format the table. Word allows you to design the table after you entered the data. You can apply borders and shading to the table. Let's see how to add borders and shading to the table. By default, Word applies a zero point 0.5 point solid black line border around all table cells. You can change the border and shading style of the entire table or of a selected cell. Let me show you how to work with borders and shading option. First, select the cell or the entire table. On the Home tab, click on Borders in the Paragraph group. Click on Borders and Shading in the drop-down menu. The Borders and Shading dialog box opens. On the Borders tab, choose the desired style, color and width. Click on OK to apply the border. On the Shading tab, choose Fill or Pattern Shades as per your choice. Click on OK to apply the shading. So my dear students, let's take a quick recap on what we studied today. We studied about drawing a table. Table is a very effective tool of presenting the data in rows and columns. A row is a horizontal series of cells and a column is a vertical series of cells. A single rectangular unit formed by intersection of a row and column is called as a cell. Tables can be customized and are useful for various tasks involving presenting text and numerical information. Then we studied how to add a table, then how to insert data into the table. Then we studied about how to draw a table. You can also draw tables with the pencil shape tool as per the requirement. Single rows or columns can be split into multiple rows and columns depending on the need and desire of the user. Then we studied how to convert text into a table. In Word, you can also convert text into a table. Text must be separated into columns by using a comma or a tab or a paragraph marker. Then we studied calculations in a table. In a table, you can perform basic calculations using some basic functions like sum, average, count. You will get the result instead of manually calculating. Type the values in the selected cell to calculate. Then we saw about the editing the table. After adding a table, you can add more rows or columns, delete rows or columns, merge or split cells, split tables, and more. Under this, we saw how to insert a row or column. Then we saw how to delete rows, columns, cells, or an entire table. Then we saw how to merge cells, and then split table. And finally, we saw how to format the table. Word allows you to design the table after you entered the data. You can apply borders and shading to the table. Under this, we saw how to add borders and shading to the table. By default, Word applies 0.5 point solid black line border around all table cells. You can change the border and shading style of the entire table or of a selected cell. My dear students, I hope you have clearly understood this lesson, drawing a table. See you in my next video. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Let me wind up this video by teaching you one good habit.
We must all help each other.
Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to my channel Enkindle Kids Learning. Stop worrying about what you have to lose and start focusing on what you have to gain. With this inspirational quote, myself Nandita D'Souza presenting you the lesson on different features in Word. Let's get started. You have learned how to type text in Word, how to rearrange it, and how to make it look beautiful. Now we shall learn some additional features in Word. The first feature which we are going to study is header and footer. You must have observed that school textbooks or magazines have page numbers in the corner. With Word, you don't have to manually type the page number on every page. Footer gives you the option to insert page numbers on every page. Similarly, header allows you to add the title of the book or chapter name at the top of every page. Header is placed at the top of the page while the footer is placed at the bottom of the page. Header and footer can also include text or graphics. Now, let's see how to insert header in the document. First, on the Insert tab, click on Header in the Header and Footer group. A drop-down menu appears. Click on Edit Header. Type a title, for example, Birds in the header area and select the font, color and alignment for the text. Now, let's see how to insert footer in the document. On the Insert tab, click on Footer in the Header and Footer group. A drop-down menu appears. Click on Edit Footer. Type the text in the footer area. You will be able to see the header and footer in your document. Double-click on any part you wish to edit. Moving further, let's see how to insert page numbers in the document. On the Insert tab, click on page number in the header and footer group. Click on top of the page to insert page numbers in the header area or bottom of the page to insert page number in the footer area. The next feature which we are going to study is line spacing. What do you mean by line spacing? The default line spacing on Word is 1.15 lines, which is slightly larger than a single line space. Changing the line spacing will help us to make the document look better and more readable. You can even change the spacing between paragraphs. Let's see about this feature in detail. First, select the text you want to format. On the Home tab, click on Line and Spacing in the paragraph group. A drop-down menu appears. Select the desired spacing. The next feature is spellings and grammar. Word has an inbuilt dictionary. It contains the correct spellings of all the words included in an English dictionary. When you type a word, the spell check compares the spelling of the word in its own dictionary. If it is misspelled, the word will be underlined with a red wavy line. If there is any grammatical error, the sentence is underlined in green wavy line. Now, let's see about spellings and grammar feature in detail. First, you will have to select the text on which you want to run spell check. On the Review tab, click on Spelling and Grammar in the Proofing group. The spelling dialog box opens on the right of the window. The spelling errors are displayed. To correct one error, click on Change or click on Change All to correct all errors. You can also ignore spelling errors. The next feature which we will be studying is thesaurus. Thesaurus is used to find the synonym, in the sense alternative of the selected word. How does this thesaurus work? Let's see. First, you will have to right click on the word to find a synonym. The pop-up menu option would be displayed and click on synonyms to see a list of words with similar meaning. The synonyms displays a list of synonyms only for the chosen word. Or there is one more option. On the Review tab, click on Thesaurus in the Proofing group. Which is the next feature? The next feature is Find and Replace. Find option is used to find a specific text or word in the document. On clicking Find Next, it displays you the next occurrence of the word. The Replace With option is used to search for a specific word and replace it with a new word. How does this work? Let's see. On Home tab, click on Replace in the Editing group. The Find and Replace window appears. In the Find tab, type the word that you want to search. In the Replace tab, type the word which will replace the word found. The More option gives us more search options. Use Replace All to change all the occurrences within the document with the valid written in the Replace With box. And the last feature which we will be studying under this chapter is superscript and subscript. Superscript and subscript refer to the numbers or text that is positioned slightly higher or lower than the letters on the line. For example, a mathematical equation denotes square root like x square, cube root, x cube, or date format, that is 11th, th goes on top, using superscript. Scientific formulas use subscript. For example, H2SO4. Here, 2 and 4 will have to move below the a written line, isn't it? So here we use the subscript. Let's see in detail how the superscript and subscript works. First, select the text which you want to position slightly higher or lower than the letters on the line. On the Home tab, click on Text Subscript or Superscript in the font group. The selected text appears in subscript or superscript. My dear students, let's take a quick recap on what we studied under the lesson Different Features in Word. First, we studied about header and footer feature. You must have observed that school textbooks or magazines have page numbers in the corner. With Word, you don't have to manually type the page number on every page. Footer gives you the option to insert page numbers on every page. Similarly, header allows you to add the title of the book or chapter name at the top of every page. Header is placed at the top of the page while the footer is placed at the bottom of the page. Header and footer can also include text or graphics. Then we studied how to insert header in the document, how to insert footer in the document, and how to insert page numbers in the document. Moving further, we studied line spacing feature. The default line spacing on Word is 1.15 lines, which is slightly larger than the single line space. Changing the line spacing will help us to make the document look better and more readable. You can even change the spacing between paragraphs. Then we studied about spellings and grammar feature. Word has an inbuilt dictionary. It contains the correct spellings of all the words included in the English dictionary. When you type a word, the spell check compares the spelling of the word in its own dictionary. If it is misspelled, the word will be underlined with the red wavy line. If there is any grammatical error, the sentence is underlined in green wavy line. Then we studied about thesaurus feature. Thesaurus is used to find the synonym, in the sense alternative of a selected word. Then we studied about find and replace feature. Find option is used to find a specific text or word in the document. On clicking find next, it displays you the next occurrence of the word. The replace with option is used to search for a specific word and replace it with a new word. And finally, we studied about the superscript and the subscript feature. Superscript and subscript refer to the numbers or text that is positioned slightly higher or lower than the letters on the line. For example, a mathematical equation denotes square root, cube root, or date format using superscript, whereas scientific formulas use subscript. My dear students, thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel Enkindle Kids Learning for all the upcoming videos. I hope you have clearly understood this lesson, different features in Word. See you in my next video. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Let me wind up this video by teaching you one good habit.
Always reach school in time.
If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. With this inspirational quote, myself Nandita D'Souza presenting you the lesson on mail merge. Let's get started. In business, it is often required to send letters with similar information to different people. The letters require the name and address of each recipient to be printed on the top. Changing the address each time would be a very long process and a big wastage of time and effort. So, the mail merge feature is used to combine a data source with the main document. It saves our time and energy to send letters at multiple addresses. It is a very useful feature in MS Word. It is the process of sending the same document to multiple recipients. Now we'll see the uses of mail merge. Mail merge is used to send identical information to different recipients. Examples include invitation letters, brochures, catalogs, pamphlets, official notices, envelopes, mailing labels, emails, mark sheets, etc. In this type of document, the information remains the same, but only some data like the name and address of each recipient is changed. Now let's see the components of mail merge. Mail merge process has three components. The first one is main document, second one is data source file, and the third one is merge main document and data source file. What is main document? The main document is the basic letter which has fields from the data source file as well as the common information that has to be sent to every recipient. While using the mail merge wizard, it is advisable to prepare and save the main document and then start the wizard keeping that document open. What is data source file? It has the name and address of the recipients. It contains data in a tabular form where each column heading is called a field and each row contains one set of information called a record. The information of this file is merged with the main document. And what about merge main document and data source file? This is the stage where the final letter gets created by merging the data of the data source with the main document. The NIV letter which is created is called the merged document. Moving forward, let's see how to start mail merge wizard. First, you need to open a new Word document. Then, type the text matter of your document and save it in Documents with an appropriate file name. Now, keep the document open to be used as main document in mail merge process and perform the following steps. What are these steps? Let's study them in detail. Step 1. On the Mailings tab, click on Start Mail Merge option. Click on Step by Step Mail Merge Wizard in the drop-down menu. The Mail Merge dialog box opens on the right of the window. Letters options is by default selected as document type. Other options are email messages, envelopes, labels and directory for main document. Click on Next. Starting document at the bottom of the dialog box. What about step 2? Here, you have to select the options to set up your main document. Click on Use the current document to select the current document in which you are working. Click on Start from Template to select one of the Word templates as your main document. Click on Start from Existing Document to select an existing document on the computer as your main document. Finally, now click on Next. Select Recipients. In the third step, First, you will have to select from use an existing list, select from Outlook contacts or type of new list. Click on type new list to create a new data source file. The new address list dialog box opens containing table with row headings to type addresses of all recipients. Click OK when the final list is ready. The Save Address List dialog box opens. Type a file name and click on Save. The Mail Merge Recipients dialog box appears in which you find all the records are ticked. Click on OK. Click on Next. Write your letter. Then comes step 4. Here, click on the address block or greeting line. Position the address block and greeting line as you desire. On the Mailings tab, click on Insert Merge field for more options. Click on Next. Preview your letters. Moving forward, step 5. Preview the form letter with the inserted fields. You can select Edit Recipient List option to include or exclude a particular address. Click on Next. Complete the merge. Finally, step 6. There are two options to choose from. First is Print and second is Edit Individual Letters. Under Print, it is used to print the letters individually, and Edit Individual Letters mean it is used to make changes in any one particular letter. The merge is complete and now you can save the outputs as a regular Word document. So my dear students, we'll take a quick recap on what we studied today. We studied about mail merge. We saw it is a very useful feature in Word. It is a process of sending the same document to multiple recipients. Then we saw about the uses of mail merge. Mail merge is used to send identical information to different recipients. Then we learned about the components of mail merge. Mail merge process has three components. They are main document, data source file, and merge main document and data source file. Moving forward, we saw how to start Mail Merge Wizard. There are 6 steps. First, you need to open a new document, then type the text matter of your document and save it in Documents with an appropriate file name. Now keep the document open to be used as main document in Mail Merge process, and then follow the 6 steps which were discussed. With this lesson, I wind up the MS Word chapter. Subscribe to my channel and Kindle Kids Learning for all the upcoming videos. My dear students, I hope you have clearly understood this lesson, Mail Merge. Let me wind up this video by teaching you one good habit.
Do not take too many snacks between meals.